Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Of course, my name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to, of course, another episode of Plants vs. Zombies 2. Yes, indeed, I am back with another episode of PvZ 2. Of course, the last episode was insane, and the reason why I'm laughing is because you guys blew it out of the water in terms of, hey, you know how I usually say, hey, I'm not going to upload the next episode of PvZ 2 until this episode gets 750 likes, so it's kind of like almost like a stretch goal. Once we get there, boom, the next episode comes out. Well, you guys took that to heart, and you hit 1,100 likes in the span of 20 hours, which is crazy. So with that in mind, of course, I'm bringing you guys a nice, fresh episode of Plants vs. Zombies 2. Of course, once again, once this episode hits 750 likes, we will continue our adventure. But with that in mind, of course, let us begin with the Big Wave Beach, which is our brand new area, the brand new world. Of course, last time we actually concluded the Dark Ages, as I wanted to showcase there. But today we begin the Big Wave Beach, which sounds pretty exciting because there's 32 levels to go through. So let's begin. We're going to hit day one. I wanted to also point out that I finally figured out how to deal with the Joker Jesters, and that is that they need to be taken out by fume shrooms or splash damage because they deflect projectiles. So thank you for those of you that pointed out that I should check out the almanac and read about the different classes. By the way, also on top of that, of course, on top of the leave a like that the pea shooter is letting you know, above the pea shooter there's also Name the Zombie Challenge. Last week you guys did last episode, sorry, you guys did very well with guessing what the actual plant was, but this week I decided to make the picture very small, so maybe that will add a bit more of a challenge to you guys. So, with that in mind, of course, let's begin. Look at this beautiful beach. I've got everything a growing plant needs. Sun, sand, and lots of water. Caution, user Dave. My sensors indicate there are zombies on your beach and far too much water. It will overwhelm the plant. No problemo. We'll just lay down some lily pads. Then the other plants can ride the waves. Or, as the vernacular of this era goes, they can hang tan. Right on, Penny. Right on. Alright, a bit of an awkward situation there, but sounds a-okay to me. Alright, so we are finally out of the Dark Ages, which means we no longer need to use our mushrooms, so that's kind of a unique proposition there. We will stick with the fume shrooms. Oh wait, I forgot. We first need sun power, so let's go ahead and get some sunflowers. We could go for the twin ones, but I think we'll be fine with just the regular ones. We'll go with a little bit of freezing. What else? Fume shrooms, maybe? We'll go with the magnet shrooms since there are bucket heads. This could... Well, actually, since we're using the magnets, it's not too necessary. Let's see. I'm actually not sure what else I want to bring with us. I guess we could take a walnut... And maybe I kind of want to bring a bunk choy because I feel like we haven't used them in a while. Plus I got a new costume for them, which is awesome. So let's do it. We're going to go with the bunk choy and hopefully we'll have some success here. All right, so we're going to begin planting. I love how our lawnmowers are basically barbecues, which is phenomenal. So that's pretty cool. All right, so let's get planting. We're going to, of course, set down some lily pads momentarily, but for now, we're just going to focus on getting some more sun out there. We'll put that down, and actually, it's not necessary yet. It's not necessary yet for us to utilize these fellas. Oh, whoops, that was a terrible position. I should not have put him here. That was terrible decision-making on my part. Ay caramba. Because he's supposed to be on the second layer. Okay, we'll put that down. Then we will start setting down some lily pads. Okie dokes. Let's set that down. That will go onto here. And we are pretty good right now. We just need to figure out something about that top lane, because even though that foe is frozen, we need to actually take him down also. So that's pretty important, of course. So we will set that up. That goes onto there. Oh man, I really need to be able to build a walnut. There we go. Alright, good stuff. So then we will put down a fume shroom. And we're in business, so to speak. I don't even know why I put a lily pad over there. That was kind of ridiculous on my part. I really did not need to do that. Let's see. I guess we'll put a bunk choy. Freeze you. And then a fume shroom will take you down. Alright, I'd like to reposition this a little bit, because I don't like the way that it currently looks. So we're just gonna adjust some things here real quick. Okie dokie, wait on a minute. Let's set the bunk choy onto there. And suddenly, we are looking pretty good, aren't we? Uh-oh. Oh, man. Oh, come on! How long is that guy staying up there for? It's a little ridiculous. There we go. Bunk choy army is ready to operate. Alright, I need another bunk choy down here. In fact, let's go ahead and just clear all these zombies out of there. Because why not? Alrighty, Roo. I think we need just a bunk choy up in the top lane. And then we will be good to go. We are operational, so to speak. Let's see, I guess we could start double stacking the second lane with additional fume shrooms, because why not? Seems like a pretty good idea at this point in time. We just need to freeze that fella. And continue stacking more fume shrooms. There's one more dig up, or dug up, that we need to take care of. Plant the walnut. And I think we are good to go. So let's go ahead and hit the speed up. Let's hit the speed up button. I think we got this at this point. I really doubt that there's anything that they could do. Plus, on top of that, we do have 2 plant foods, so that doesn't fare very well for them anyways. So I think that this is a pretty cool little team up here. Alright, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Whoa, okay. Big army of guys coming in. But that's okay. Bring it on, my friends. Bring it on. In fact, I have a bit of a strategy here. There we go. So now they can't even do anything, and our bunk choice can just take care of all of them. Which is pretty awesome. And there we are. Woohoo! Awesome! Victory is ours! So that is a pretty successful start to our brand new world. The Big Wave Beach Day 1 is now in the book, so we've been rewarded a brand new plant, and that is, of course, the lily pad. Awesome sauce. We get some extra coins, of course, for completing the challenge without losing any of our lawnmowers. And let's proceed to the next level, shall we, guys? Alright, looks like the dandelion is on sale for just 109 gems, and I think we actually have close to 100, so that's pretty cool. User Dave, data suggests that we should beware the tides. When the tide comes in, it'll be a wipeout for our plant friends. Indeed, but the tide line indicates how high the water will rise. Plan accordingly. The tide comes in, the tide goes out. Who can explain it? That would be science, User Dave. I always did find the tide to be a very interesting thing, because especially how it's affected so much by like the moon and such, like it's really interesting to see how space affects water on Earth. It's really, really cool. Alright, so let's see. We're gonna stick with this because, again, there's still lots of bucket heads. I guess is this the first time that there's female bucket heads? I think so. So that's pretty nifty. We're gonna go with the fume shrooms. And you know what? It worked out perfectly good last time, so I think we're just going to go with the exact same lineup. Mr. Bunk Choi, join the army and let us operate. Alright, so I guess the water will slowly but surely rise. I don't think that we have an indication of when the tide will come in, but we can see the tide certainly kind of shifting towards us slowly but surely. And we could see that where the seaweeds are in the third line, that's where the water is going to go up to. So we're aware of where it's coming to. Now it's just a matter of us preventing it from actually dealing any harm to us. So that's going to be our priority here. Alrighty. I think I am safe to do that. I'm pretty sure. I don't need to waste that right now. So I could just set down a bunk choy. Ready to rock and ready to roll. Take down the enemy. And rock and roll. Uh-oh. Tide is incoming. Okay, let's just to be safe. We're going to put a lily pad down for our bunk choy there. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to need some more sun power. So we'll just set that down. And then begin setting up our fume shrooms. Doot. And let's just put that onto there. There we go. This is good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Alright, so we're going to put down another lily pad. Uh-oh, I need fume shroom. I need a fume shroom. I need both. I need a fume shroom and a bunk choy. To be quite honest, we need one up top. And then on bottom, we need to deal with that foe right there. So that's going to be trouble. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Trouble, trouble, however that song goes. Alrighty, Roo. So, let's see. We're going to put you down here. Set down a couple more suns. I think our lily pad army is, generally speaking, pretty good. Like, there really isn't any room for concern here. At least in my book. So I think in that regard, we're just fine. I'm going to put down a bunk choy right there to take care of that situation. And looks like the tide is incoming already. So this is going to be exciting. Okay, we don't need lily pads. I don't know why I'm doing that. Let's see. One last sun. Gonna put the fume shroom down. Then we need this. And we need bunk choys on the top lanes. And that's it. And then we will be good to rock and good to roll. Alright. We are looking pretty good right now. I think I'm gonna start planting extra... what are they called? Goodness gracious. Extra fume shrooms. I'm gonna start my second layer of fume shrooming. Oh, fume shrooming? Did I just make it a verb? I did, didn't I? Fume shrooming? Hey, honey, what you planning to do on the weekend? Well, I'm just planning to do some fume shrooming. It's like, nobody has a clue what that means. Alright, there we go. Some plant food, that's pretty handy. Let's see. We need some more fume shrooms all around. Come on, just one more up top and we are good to go. Alright, so that is pretty much all we need at this point. I mean, we're kind of set. The only thing I could think of doing, maybe, is just pushing up this line of defense. One forwards. To get another magnet going. So, I wouldn't mind to do that maybe on all of them. Like on 3 of the lanes, just so that we could get rid of bucket heads quicker. Quicker? That's not a word. But I just made it one, didn't I? Alright, so we're going to put that down. That gets extended. Bunk choy goes onto there. Get rid of you. Let's just... I guess we could just put that down there. There we go. Let's get rid of these guys. Hold them back, everyone. Hold them back. Man, those bunk choys, they are going to town. You don't want to mess around with those things. They are going to knock you down, out, and about. Alright, so let's put down a couple more fume shrooms. I actually would not mind... There we go. So get rid of that. It goes on to here. Then a fume shroom. And I need the walnut up top. There we go. Alright, so this is looking pretty awesome. There really isn't any room for concern, so I'm going to go ahead and hit the speed up. I'm just going to armor that thing up. I don't even know why I did that. That was a complete waste, but I really don't feel like we're in any particular danger at this point. I really think our army can hold back the enemies. There we go. I think we'll be fine. I know that I maybe just made a huge waste of sun power, but I really believe that much in our team here. I really think that there is no reason why we should be able to just walk through them like a hot knife through butter. It shouldn't be too much of a challenge, I would imagine. Sorry about that. You might have just heard Skype go off. Because I don't know why it went off, actually. It's really weird. I'm actually kind of shocked by that. Why did it go off? Sorry about that, guys. Alright, so we managed to gather up some coins, which is pretty awesome. I'm sorry about the Skype noise again. Probably scared you too. Alright, let's proceed and stay motivated and positive on the next night here. So let us see what we have to look forward to. Alright, so let's see. Day 3 or night... Well, yeah, sorry. I'm so used to saying night 3 because of the Dark Ages. When finding zombies from the deep, we need a plant with an appetite of a shark. I catch your drift, Penny. You're talking about Chomper. Indeed, his sharp teeth could turn the tide of battle. Hey, I have an idea too. We can call this Chomper Week. Like Shark Week on Discovery Channel? Get it? That was a pretty good joke. If we must, User Dave, if we must. And that's where she facepalmed, even though she doesn't have... She used her windshield wipers that she doesn't even have for that. She's just like, nope, please don't say that. Alright, so we're about to unlock the Chomper, which is awesome. I really, really like his character model for this game. It's just really nifty looking. So that's pretty awesome. Uh-oh, well, the tide has already gone up, so for what it's worth, we're already prepared to deal with it. Okay. There's no point to put down the pea shooters right now, since the Chomper's just going to take care of it. I guess Chompers could go... Well, I kind of want to save up my Chompers as well, because I'd like to use them against strong zombies, like these bucket heads, for example. Alright, so we shall set this down. Okay, there we go. So we have a pretty strong lineup of plants already. And we're just in the very early get-go here, so... There we go. Boom! Boom, boom, boom! Okay, got some plant food coming down the center, which is awesome. That's going to come in handy very shortly. Ooh, the tide has washed back down. Okay, so I guess it's going to come in and come out over and over again, which is kind of interesting, because now we have to be concerned about it on that kind of level. Okay, well, we have some trouble here, because we need to get rid of that zombie before she chomps the Chomper. Come on, there we go. Okay, good stuff, guys. Good work, everyone. Excellent work. Alright, here we go. Here comes an army of coneheads. And then some regular plain zombies right behind them as well. Okay, so I think what I will do is I will set this guy down. Because that's just not a terrible idea. And I know that the tide is going to come in, so we will lose that Chomper. But honestly, I'm almost okay with it at this point. We could do this, by the way. Yum! In my tum. And chomp, chomp, chomp. Okay, here comes a huge wave of zombies. Uh-oh. Okay, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect the tide to come in at that point. That was certainly surprising. Let's see if we can survive this giant wave. Because it's going to be no easy task, that's for certain. But hopefully our pea shooters can, and our repeaters can help us deal with this craziness. Ideally, of course, you want your pea shooters to knock out some of the enemies before they can actually get to the Chomper. Uh-oh. So we're in a bit of trouble on that lane there, but that's okay. We have so many spare Chompers that even if we end up losing one, we always have somebody else that can bounce back. Come on, chomp them down. There we go. Get rid of those guys. Come on, Chompers. And why are you not chomping him? There we go. That was really odd. Okay, we have another plant food coming up on the top lane there. So that's good. I don't need to worry about that lane whatsoever. I guess I could just put another Chomper down there. And we'll keep the other Chomper just as a spare. If we need one. At any point. Alright, we got some plant food. Alrighty-roo, that's gonna go here. And that is going to go over here because we do need help on that lane. Let's see. Come on, chomp him. There we go. Uh-oh. Tide is incoming. Watch out for the tide, buddy. Okay. I am a little bit concerned about the bottom lane right now. But I think we'll be fine. I still have a plant food if I need it. And I'm very much willing to use that in a critical situation, so to speak. Okay, so that's a critical situation right there. Let's especially because we can recover another plant food off of that. And I'm pretty sure we'll be just fine. I didn't realize that the bottom lane was getting hammered. Oh man, I love how the burp pushes them way back. That's pretty awesome. I never ever noticed that the burp actually does the pushback effect. I guess that's pretty important. I had never even considered it. But clearly I should have. Okie dokes. So, just gotta worry about that second to last lane. Come on, Chomper! Oh man, that took way too long. How was the chomp so long and exaggerated there? Nice! Alright, so we unlocked the Tangle Kelp. Run silent, run deeper. Okay, I'm not sure what it said. Run silent, run deep. That's what I managed to read, but the rest of it, I'm not sure what it was. But we did manage to get 2 plants today, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and exit to the map, just to kind of get an idea of where we currently stand in the game, and of course the big wave beach itself. Alright, so we are just about to head off to day number 4. So with that in mind, of course, I do indeed hope to see all you lovely folks here for the next one, as we will take on days probably 4, 5, 6, and maybe even 7 as well. So that should be pretty fun indeed. So with that being said, of course, thank you guys so very much for watching. Don't forget to, of course, name the zombie and leave a like if you guys enjoyed PVZ2 for today and you want to see more. And of course, as always, have a fantastic day, and I will indeed see all you lovely folks here next time. Peace out. See you laters, alligators. And once again, I do apologize about the Skype noise that happened earlier.